Hi, welcome to Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat. I'm your host, Deadpool Rob. Actually, I'm Zoe.
Hi Zoe, who are you with this week?
Spider-Man, Theo.
Spider-Man, Theo. Speak up though, Zoe, so everyone can hear you.
Spider-Man.
Hi, Theo, Spidey.
Spider-Man fights bad guys!
Jump up, Zoe.
Okay.
Hi everybody, welcome to Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat. I am Deadpool Rob, the real one. That is Zoe. That is Spidey, Theo. They've had a crappy day at school, so we're going to cheer them up this week. We're going to talk about their favourite characters, favourite movies, favourite toys. They've had far too much sugar, apparently. Sit round here, Zoe, so we can see you. Not on Spidey's head, though. So, Zoe, you are dressed as...
Harley Quinn.
Why?
Because she's my favourite supervillain.
She's your favourite supervillain. Theo, you're dressed as...
Spider-Man!
Why are you dressed as Spider-Man?
Because I like him because he fights bad guys!
Because he fights bad guys. Good enough. Why? So, what's made you dress as Harley Quinn today? Just to cheer you up? Come on, Geek Chat.
Because she's my favourite villain.
Just your favourite villain. What does that do, Theo? Does it light up still? Or the battery's gone?
It lights up a bit.
Lights up a bit, but it's a bit bright, isn't it? So, what has made you love Spidey? Just because he beats up baddies? What else? Who else do you like?
He fights!
Yeah, but who else do you like?
He fights Dr. Octopus!
He fights Dr. Octopus. There you go, geeks. You have some knowledge. He fights Dr. Octopus. Who does Harley Quinn fight?
Batman.
Batman. Do you like Batman?
Yeah, Batman!
Have you got any cool comics to show off, Zoe?
Yeah!
There we go. Careful the wire.
Yeah!
Excellent. So, Theo,
Yes.
why are you so hyper?
Because I never did this before, and I want to go fight some bad guys.
You want to fight some bad
and
guys?
I'm gonna jump off this roof and do over there. Bye!
So basically, you have about 10 minutes to jump around, do whatever you want on Geek Chat. You can tell us who you love. Do you love Captain America?
Yes!
Batman?
Yes!
Joker?
No!
You don't love the Joker. Is that because he's a bad guy?
Actually, I don't think
I thought you loved the Joker.
I do don't.
What about Deadpool?
Oh, booyah!
Booyah! He likes Deadpool. You got a Deadpool mask, haven't you? You go show it off in a minute.
Yeah.
What about your Captain America shield?
I pretend I was hurting some bad guys.
Go get it then,
Whoa.
and you can show it off. You can be a
Bye-bye, everyone!
Go. Bye, everyone. Hope you're all safe and well and looking after yourselves. I've got it set up in the living room so everyone can come on. We've got James coming back later. We've got Karen doing her first ever appearance on Geek Chat. So, Zoe, what have you got to show the geeky fans?
I've got 2 Harley Quinn comics.
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So, show the camera, not me. So that's the Sabrina the Teenage Witch comic, not camera. Have you read that one yet?
No.
Which one have you read?
This
What
one.
happened in it? Can you tell me?
There's a monsters.
There's monsters and she fights them, or
No, they take over our body in the first page.
they take over her body? Okay.
And
So show the camera this one. So you've read it all, have you?
yeah.
Okay. So out of 10, 10 being the super best, most awesome thing you've ever read, 1 being a bit rubbish, 5's alright. What would you rate it? Show the camera, not me. 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Who's it written by? Do we know?
I don't.
I know what I would do.
So this is Harley Quinn, Year of the Villain, Doom Rising. They killed who? The death of Harley Quinn she's reading as well. I hope she doesn't die. So which is your next to read? Are you going to read Harley Quinn or are you going to read some Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Jump out of the way, Theo, just for a second. That's it.
Next.
Which one? Show the camera. Sabrina next.
Yeah,
No,
You've never had that before. Okay, that's cool. There you go, Zoe. And what else have you got?
Beep, beep.
Another Harley
Beep,
Quinn
beep.
one.
Yep, show the camera. Not the TV. Camera's up there.
Oh, the can.
There we go, that's it. That looks awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I've got my Harley Quinn action figure.
Show the camera. Take it up to the camera. All the way up to the camera. All the way up to the camera. There we go. Oh, down a bit, up a bit, left a bit, right, down, left, up, down. That'll do. Well done. You've got some other Harley Quinn stuff, haven't you? You've got posters, wow, stickers, wall art,
Other dolls.
comics, other dolls.
One of the other doll's clothes, Harley Quinn doll, her clothes broke, so I had to get my other Harley Quinn doll and put her.
Ah, there we
other
go.
ones.
So, who is your next favourite superhero or villain?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Why do you love Wonder Woman?
Because she got less of it.
She's got a lasso of... Do you remember?
No.
She's got the lasso of truth. So when she lassos you and it wraps around you, she can make you tell the truth. So I could lasso you with it. Did you do your homework this week? And you go, no. Because or yes, say you say yes.
Yeah.
And you're telling porkies, it makes you, shocks you sort of thing and makes you go all funny. So you tell the truth. So you'd eventually go, no, Rob, I didn't do my homework.
Now it's in my go.
It is, Theo. You
She
are...
hasn't given
Go on.
the homework.
That's fine. We'll let you off on Geek Chat.
No.
Go on, Theo.
My Spider-Man mask.
That's Deadpool mask, isn't it?
Deadpool mask.
This is one of my old Deadpool masks that I gave to you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go try it on in a minute.
Yes.
What else have you got?
I got 2 Captain America seals
Yeah.
that are different.
There's a blue one and a red one. Bang! And you fight all sorts of baddies with these, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What else have you got? Have you got Hulk Punch Hand? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Go get it. Go get it.
Do.
Go get it. It is absolutely incredible that you can pass on comics and knowledge to these kids, and the fact it's so available these days on Disney Plus and Netflix, Amazon, and everything like that. It's absolutely awesome. What have you got there, Zoe?
I pop it.
Pop it. What does that do?
No, just pop it like a popping paper.
And this is to stop you fidgeting.
A little bit.
It's pretty fun, isn't it? So what have you got to say to the Geek Chat fans that are going to watch you? Because I think Nanny's going to watch this special episode.
Yeah.
You're going to say hi.
Hi, Nanny, if you're watching this.
Hi, all my super fans.
Hi, all my super fans.
Don't do that. You, just in case, you never know. So what else have you got to say to Geek Chat? Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. Hope you learnt something from Harley Quinn, Zoe. What have you got there, Theo? Dun, dun. The suspense is killing me. What is that, Theo? Show the
Punching
camera.
Hulk hand.
Bang! So does that hurt? Punch my hand. Oh! That hurts. Punch Zoe's hand. Oh, your hand. Mate. Oh! That's brutal, isn't it? So what do you... What? No more, no more. What are you watching at the moment on telly that's geeky? Do you watch Pokemon with Mummy? Do you watch The Last Airbender? What else do you watch? Tell me some shows. Simpsons at the
I've
moment.
watched all of The Last Airbender.
Last Airbender, yeah. What else?
All of us watched The Legend of Korra together.
The Legend of...
Korra.
Theo, be careful, mate. There's all the stuff. Alright, don't do that. I'm going to tell you off on Geek Chat. You get smacked bum on Geek Chat. None of that.
Did I put these things away?
Yes, please, mate.
It's Spider-Man.
Go, Spider-Man.
Where's my Deadpool mask?
Go, Spider-Man, go. What else do you enjoy watching on
Bye.
Disney Plus? What's your favourites?
I usually just watch like movies,
Movie? Like what?
like the new, like the new Dragon one.
What about Frozen 2?
Yeah, I watched them all.
So what did we go cinema and watch last year? Can you remember?
Sonic.
No, that was me and Theo and Mummy. What did me and you and Mummy watch? Can you remember?
Frozen 2.
Did we go see that? No, that was you and your dad, I think.
Oh yeah.
Did we watch Maleficent 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? And you watched that with Nanny as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
We watched it. We watched it here when Nanny came over. She did stay with us.
Yeah. So out of 10, 10 being awesome, 0 being crap, 5 being alright.
Out of
What would you like to rate Maleficent 2? You don't have to give it 10. If you loved it, give it 10. If you think it was alright, give it an 8. Give it a 5. You'd watch it again, but it's not the best film in the world, but it's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how many's that?
8.
8 out of 10. What would you rate Frozen?
Yeah.
10. What would you rate Frozen 2?
Yeah.
10. So if they made a Frozen 3, if you could be any character out of it, who would you be?
Elsa.
Elsa. Okay.
Elpo.
Elsa.
Let it go.
Oh God. Right, Theo, join me on Geek Chat. What if you could play any character in the world? Who would you play?
Batman.
Batman. So maybe your birthday's coming up. Do you want a Batman outfit?
When he was a baby, he used to have a Batman top with a cape behind it.
Yeah, sounds cool. So maybe if you ask Mummy and
They
Rob
got
nicely.
too big.
Thumbs up from Theo. He's down.
I keep pointing back, guys.
No punching, because Nanny and Mummy are going to watch this and you'll get me in trouble.
Haha, you're gonna get
So no getting me in trouble. Oh dear. Child abuse is new to Geek Chat. This never happens. I think they've enjoyed themselves and worn themselves out. So we're going to have a break and we'll be back with Karen and James. Say bye, everybody.
Bye! We'll be in bed for time, so goodbye.
Goodbye.
Forever.
What have you got to say, Theo?
I don't want to stop this.
Oh,
I want to be on here again!
What?
I want to be on here again!
Look at the camera and say bye.
No!
See you next time.
I want to say bye!
Next time on Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat.
Go for it. Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat, episode 17. I'm with Karen and James. Welcome back, James. Welcome, Karen, to the first ever appearance on Geek Chat. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Alright.
I'm alright.
There we go. There we go. What have you been up to?
I've been playing The Last of Us.
The camera as well. The camera's
The
up there.
Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty intense game. I'm not going to lie.
I've not played it actually. Not played it.
I like horror films. I like being scared and stuff. Not a lot of horror films scare me these days. But that bloody game, when you walk into a room and you're expecting something to happen, and you're like sneaking around and something's like, and then nothing happens, and you think, oh fucking hell, and then you go outside and something grabs you and you're like, fuck.
Do you like proper cozy up headset? The like
No, I haven't got a headset. No,
you play it in the dark.
I've got me. I do play it in the dark. Yeah, I've got my sound bar and subwoofer.
Oh, nice.
So it's yeah. It gets pretty intense.
Is it like that first does everyone remember the first Resident
Yes.
Evil?
Yeah.
And you're playing and you're going through that corridor and those
Fucking
dogs
dogs, I
jump
was
through
gonna
the
say,
window and
fucking
everyone's
that
like,
Yeah.
ah!
And that bit just before that, when you go into a room and you look into a mirror and it goes into the cinematic thing and you see the zombie coming at you from behind. Yeah.
That's the one we played.
It's like 5 or something. Yeah. Gold
And that
edition.
freaking Make You the Master, the chainsaw. Oh, those were days. I downloaded that not so long ago, and it's shit. It's so slow. How we ever played it, because it's literally, compared to the new ones, obviously it is so slow, but yeah, shit happens.
But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Nice. Karen? Anything
I
geeky?
have.
Anything geeky?
I have been obviously
Yeah,
been
go
doing
on.
geeky things. I played Dungeons and Dragons on Monday,
Yeah.
and I had my first ever go at DMing, and I ripped my own one-shot campaign.
Yep.
It was about the Raven Queen, which you
I
3D
designed the
printed
logo.
me some bits
There you
for.
go.
And I have also restarted my island on Animal Crossing, because you get so far, you get stuck, there's nothing else to do, and you're
Yeah.
like, gonna start again.
Is it one of those sort of pay to win kind of games, or does it just keep going? I've never played it.
It just keeps going.
Okay.
So you have events and stuff, and they tend to do the same events each year, but you would get new items that you can get.
Okay.
But there's also the cheap way of doing it, where you've got the little Chinese sites online. And you can go and start buying all the bits for like 8p, which you
Yeah.
think, oh, it's only 8p, I'll just have a few of these. And it all adds up, 15 quid later, your island's
Yeah.
full of stuff, and you finished it 3 months before you should have done.
Yeah, I get you. We did that on GTA, didn't we? Like, you buy the GTA bucks.
Yeah.
They're doing a deal on the PlayStation Store at the moment with bucks, GTA money.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't let my child know.
I
That's
saw it.
all I'm doing is buying, because she's got her casino, she's got a nightclub, and a bike. Is it a bike club?
Yeah.
You're more in it than I am. I've
Yeah.
been playing for years.
I
but-
haven't played for a few months, but yeah. And it does get expensive. It does. Like before, back in the day, it was like you would save up for your tank
Yeah.
and your
Oh, yeah.
and your chopper, yeah. which is about $1 million and $1.5 million.
Yeah, something like that, wasn't it?
It was
Yeah.
$2.5 million for the helicopter, and that was like the top of the. But now it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, I logged on when I played it on the gaming streaming thing, and I was just so out of the loop. I gave up in the end, and I'm so behind. But no, they're doing a deal at the moment on PlayStation Store apparently.
Nice.
I just crash a lot on that. I've stolen it, and she's like, "Mum, where's my favourite car gone?" I'm like, I kind of went over that cliff and it's in the sea. So she's had to call the garage up, and apparently then she just pays money and it goes back to the garage.
Yeah, that's it. Do you remember that? What was that mountain we used to try and fly up to get in the military base? Was that G2? That one? Yeah, it was that one.
Right by the tunnel.
Yeah. Oh, man, hours spent doing that.
Some of the original games were the best.
They were, yeah. I loved all of them, really.
I liked the Broken Sword, like the role play games.
Yeah.
Did either of you two play those?
When I played Divinity 2, Original Sin, that was good. RPG game. Completed that once.
Completed it, mate.
Completed it, mate. Jay? Come on, Jay. No, I downloaded Gods. I don't know if you remember that. This is like old. I played it on my dad's Amiga 1200, so I was like, it's big. They've remastered it a couple of years ago, and I finally bought it for like £8, and it's shit.
What was it we used to play? What was that game? Dungeon Siege or something?
Dungeon Siege, Diablo 3 we played. Dungeon Siege we played as well, I think, yeah. It was where you...
Yeah, you got your
you choose your... Yeah, you can have your choose your elf or whatever, then you can have a warrior or a wizard or whatever.
Sounds like Dungeons and Dragons.
But not in there, on the screen.
One of my fellow Dungeons and Dragons geeks said that I need to play Skyrim.
Skyrim's awesome, yeah.
So I've never played that. I was like, I'm going to have to steal my PlayStation back from the child.
Yeah, you'll have to delete everything off it. Just
Constantly.
download it.
Really?
I think I've still got it. I'd give it to someone. Don't give it to you to play. I can't remember. I'll give it to someone to play.
It's literally...
What is it? Is it just fighting or...?
It's an open world. Like, you can literally do anything. It's just, you can go anywhere in the whole world. You can get little side missions and stuff.
Oh, so that might be worth me checking out.
The person to speak to about that, she's obsessed, is Sophie. Fantastic Story.
Oh, okay.
She loves it. She was always playing it. But yeah, you start off, you choose your race, your character. So if you want to be a human warlock or whatever it is, do you choose that? Yeah, you do. Then you just start off in a car and you watch this cutscene like a dragon attacking. It's all about being dragonborn, isn't it? Do you remember?
They're dragonborn in D&D, yeah.
And you just like James said, it is like you follow the main quest, but you've also got,
and you can choose to be evil about it, or you can be good, and like people react to you differently.
Upgrade your weapons, upgrade your armour. If you see some dude with armour, you kill him and get it. You know what I mean?
But you get is that one where you get the officers after you? Like if you kill somebody, you get
in the towns. You do. If you're in a town and you just go nuts and knock someone out or kill them, then they will chase after you and they kill shit out of you.
So what I need to do is let Alana keep the PS4. Sort myself out with a PS5 and get Skyrim on that.
That's it,
I'm assuming you can get it on PS5.
They are I still can't find one anywhere. They're like sold out everywhere still.
Yeah, you won't get one. But yeah, I mean,
PS5, that's the dream at the minute.
Yeah, we all want one. But yeah, I mean, I've played the Avengers game and that, but it's just so samey. Did you try it?
Nope.
It's very. You get your characters, you do the main story, and they've added new stories on, but it's just the same. Sort of go to that point, beat people up, go to that point, smash the wall up to get in there, sort of thing, and you're done. You're like,
that sounds like the Lego version of it.
It's like a high graphics version of Lego Avengers, like 10 times the price.
No, I've just been playing Fortnite.
Yeah, fair enough. No, it's fine, man.
Love
Everyone
it.
plays it.
Yeah.
I've never played it. I've played twice.
Latest season's got a few new characters in it.
They got Marvel, haven't they? Marvel,
yeah.
DC, Deadpool.
Yeah, Alana's got the Deadpool
I've got
skins.
Deadpool, I've got Groot.
Okay.
Groot's a good one because when you're in Fortnite and playing, there's loads of trees around and stuff. You can literally blend it into the background. Like you can hide in a bush and you'll know that you're there because you're a tree, and you just look like part of the bush, and then they run straight past you. And you're like,
Did they just add Deathstroke from DC? I saw that somewhere.
I don't know. To be fair, they've got a few characters you have to pay for.
Usually.
Or like you can get Loki if you sign up to subscribe to the £10 a month thing or whatever. Certain characters and bits you can only get if you subscribe, like pay your monthly fee or whatever, which I won't do.
Whereas you can buy some of the skins with the V-Bucks, can't you?
Yeah.
Which you can earn as you play.
Or you rinse your mum for a Mum.
I know I'm 36, but I need £10. What for, son? Fortnite V-Bucks. Yeah. My mum would slap me. My nephew has got my mum absolutely round his little finger. He wants all these upgrades for his games and stuff. He'll go over there, and you've heard about it, and he'll go, "Oh, do you need work done, Grandma?" She's like, "Oh, you just need to flatten those boxes over there," sort of thing. And he gets like £30.
What?
Not like that. Okay.
Can I do that?
That wouldn't have even been like when you were a kid, like a month's worth of pocket money.
If I don't flatten them, I've got a wooden spoon, mate. So there we go.
Oh, the wooden spoon.
The joys.
Or whatever was to hand. I mean,
was
a hairbrush that happened.
Yeah. We've got Storm the cat here. So we want to talk about Loki. Karen, you've only seen episode 1.
Only seen episode 1.
You're up to date.
Just sit there like this.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind the spoilers. I am one of
is-
those people that are like,
But
what's going to happen?
The problem is, we're about to say really big spoilers.
It's okay.
Like a lot happened in the last episode. Like freaking hell, a lot. And I don't want to ruin it for you, but at the same time,
No, I'm
are
okay.
you sure?
I'll cope with it. You know what I'm like? I'm like,
Hopefully you
Rob,
forget
what's
anyway.
going to happen?
Yeah,
And you're like, oh, I'm not going to tell
But
you.
Okay, so obviously, spoiler alert, episode 4, 3, 2 and 1. James, take it away, man.
Well, I hate to say it, but last week, when you asked me, you said, how are they going to escape that thing? And I was like, Mobius is going to show up, they're going to get him out. And you were like, really? And I was like, yeah.
It did.
And straight away, first off,
I didn't see it happening.
I didn't get how they would find them. I knew they would, but I didn't know how. But like, that whole Nexus event thing, I mean, what was all that about?
That was because the world was ending, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
but
that's a big world-changing event, isn't it?
but it was already. That was where they were hidden.
Yeah.
It was when they touched
Oh right.
Sylvie.
I suppose they're
and
not meant to.
Loki. It was when they were sat there touching and maybe getting feelings for each other.
Do you know who Sylvie is?
No?
No. Okay. So Sylvie is. Do you know? They're based. At the end of episode 1, you saw the cloaked figure in the end.
Just can't remember now.
Wait.
You got no hope of remembering. So all right. So at the end of episode 1,
Yeah.
they tell Loki, "Why am I here?" sort of thing, and they're like, "Oh, to hunt."
Oh, to hunt
yourself,
Loki. Yeah.
basically hunt
Remember
yourself.
that.
So then a dark figure in like the mist or whatever approaches, sets fire to this thing with
Yeah.
the sign.
Yes. Saw that
So
bit.
that is obviously we're like, that's obviously Loki.
That's
You know
what
I
I
mean?
thought.
Right. So in episode 2, you get introduced to this Lady Loki, who's Sylvie.
She's like a female Loki from another.
So do you understand what
Well,
variants are?
Yeah.
So yeah. So she's the female version of him. There's obviously they show, what is it, like an ice version of him and all sorts of other stuff.
Right, let me just check. A variant is something from a different timeline.
yeah.
So yeah.
So
I am
it's
right.
you. So you could be really tall with blonde hair. You could be a male. You could be a cat with your personality.
Meow.
Remember, it hasn't got to be real. Cats can talk in these universes.
Yeah, Rocket.
Yeah, there you go.
Can
so,
talk.
so it could be anything, a variant of you. So I could be short, fat, and Chinese or something. You know what I mean?
Living that daily.
There you go. So no, you're fine. So yeah. Anyway.
So they managed to escape.
Yeah, they've escaped. This world was blowing up. They've escaped TVA, which is Time Variant Authority, isn't it? Authority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're on a world that's about to blow up. It ends with episode 3. Loki and Sylvie are starting to get a bit close. We had this discussion about would you do yourself if you met a variant you and it was hot. So would you if there was a
If the
if there was a
variant
Chris Hemsworth lookalike but your personality.
on that all day long.
Exactly, that was my point. That was my point. That's exactly what James and Ian were like, no, I couldn't do that. Ian was like quite offended by it. He was like, I was too much baggage for that, mate. And you were like, didn't want to say it because I think you're embarrassed. But I openly admitted, if I met a female hot me, I'd be, fine.
Definitely too many issues.
There we go. I'd be right in there.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth me all day long.
Exactly. You know, everyone, I think you would. There's no shame in loving yourself.
Well, no, because it's just like your personality, and like to me, my personality is awesome.
Yeah, I like who I am. You know what I mean? So I don't see a problem with it. But anyway, so episode 3, it's just about to escape the planet. The planet has got literally minutes left in existence. It ends. Yeah. Episode 4 takes gone.
Yeah, it's fucked up, done it at the end because they're like they missed what they were supposed to do, so they think they're going to die. So they sat there. They sort of have a moment, and that's when
episode 4.
Yeah.
Kind of comes in, and Mobius, who is Owen Wilson.
Yeah, he's the TVA guy that wanted to save him. Yeah.
He, like James called it, he appears in. They've got these time doorways. And they run through and saves them, sort of thing. Obviously, they get arrested the other side, taken away.
Separated, don't they?
Have you heard about the timekeepers yet?
Yeah, they're the ones in charge. They're in episode 1.
Okay, so spoiler for you: Loki gets put in front of them, and Lady Loki, they escape their prisoners.
Yeah, because of the B. What's her face? B.
The big lady,
whatever is the black lady. Yeah, she sets them free because she realises that she was somebody else before she was a TVA employee. They get their memories right basically, and get told that the timekeepers created them to run the TVA, but really they're all variants and they all had a life before.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. But yeah,
before they get put in front of the timekeepers, Mobius.
Oh yeah. You know their magic wand things.
Yeah, the fiery thing.
Well, they go.
But
it's kind of like the stick thing from Ragnarok. Rather than melt, they go on fire. Yeah,
that's it. The melty stick.
They just disappear.
But yeah, so we're assuming that Mobius is dead because he's been stabbed and Loki looks sad about it.
He just the way he was like.
Wow.
He was like, "Did you tell you where I want to be? Oh, maybe I'm going to be on my jet ski." You just feel for him, don't you? You do.
It was a sad moment.
It was a shock. It was the shock because you don't expect him to die.
I didn't expect
it. It was like a Game of Thrones moment. He's a main character. You don't expect him to die, and he just goes there. You're like.
Yeah,
What?
There was a lot of,
Here's the Morgan Freeman. He never dies in the film.
So, it carries on.
Yeah.
And Loki and Sylvie attack their prisoners.
Yeah.
And then Loki throws the blade?
No,
Sylvie throws the blade. You're more up at it than me. I've been doing all sorts of shit.
It cuts the head off one of the timekeepers.
One of the timekeepers.
Yeah.
Are they any awesome characters?
They are big, free, comic accurate, believe it or not, as well. 3 timekeepers sat in their thrones or whatever. Cuts the head off.
It rolls down the steps.
You're like, fuck me, sort of thing, what's going on? And then...
It's a robot.
So they're not real.
So they've been put there by someone else.
Who, though?
Thanos!
It could be.
It could be. There is weirder theories out there because wasn't somebody...
That's a guess. Thanos.
I can't believe...
Because again, obviously that sort of leaves room again for Kang the Conqueror because of the equipment and stuff that's being used, and also the fact that what's her name, Romana.
Yeah, so I can't pronounce it. Yeah, I'm crapping names.
She wasn't surprised that the timekeepers weren't real, so she knows that the timekeepers weren't real. So she must be in on it. So she knows who's controlling them.
So she's working for someone else.
Well, in the comics, she is the girlfriend of Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror? Okay, bear with me. Explain, James.
He's like a time travelling... basically, he's from a world where technology wasn't used for weapons and stuff. It was just used to better everything and
Yeah.
develop everything. And they developed time travel, and he got bored, and he just ended up going back in time and traveling to other timelines, and basically taking over the world with his technology stuff because he could, and he loved it. Absolutely loved it.
So I got first introduced to Kang the Conqueror in this, which is, you won't be able to see it, Earth's Mighty Heroes. It is animated. It's fucking awesome. I love it. I'm going to lend it to you guys. There you go, camera. That's what you want to watch. But Kang the Conqueror looks like that. As I'll show you in a sec. Oh, I won't be able to see it 'cause it's glare. That little dude there, there, is how I got introduced as Kang the Conqueror. That one. He is, like James said, he's come from the future. He appears in this badass chair. He fights the Avengers. In this story, he's come back in time because Captain America shouldn't be here. He should be dead. And because they found him and unfroze him, it's messed up Kang's future.
I'm getting Vision vibes from him, just
'Cause
as
of the
a
way,
character.
yeah, because of the way.
Yeah,
I get you.
and the
yeah,
stone.
the doodah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's come back, and they obviously fight. He obviously fights the Avengers, but he's super powerful. He's got all this future tech and all this sort of stuff. He's got a badass time traveling chair. He just sort of sits in and just kills everyone off. Tony Stark finally gets hold of the chair, hacks into it eventually, and then realises it's Stark tech. So he's like, what the fuck? But yeah, so he's going to be in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, so
Yeah.
they say. So we're wondering, one of my theories is the TVA is in the quantum realm, which we know about from Ant-Man and the Wasp
Yeah.
and Avengers, blah blah blah. And it's all fake, but I'm not sure who has done it. I still can't figure that out yet. Maybe Kang, don't know. Maybe Thanos.
Don't know.
It's a wait and see
I
moment.
genuinely don't know.
I
Then-
do like Ant-Man's.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Then, another spoiler alert, right at the end, after the head's been cut off and Loki and Sylvie are having another moment.
Yeah, they're like looking at each other back to blatantly kiss.
And then, from behind Loki, and he,
Melty fire stick.
Yeah.
He gets melty fire sticks.
Loki, the main Loki, Tom Hiddleston.
So you instantly
Gone.
think he's
Like,
gone,
What the fuck?
and she's going to take over as the Loki. That's what I thought, and I was like, oh, that's all right, sort of thing. But it's kind of shit at the same time because we love Loki. But then,
Post-credit scene.
yeah, you've got a mid.
It's the Stranger Things thing all over
It kind of
again.
is in a way. Yeah, Loki wakes up, and you're like,
Goes, am I dead?
yeah, and then it cuts to a scene where it's a ruined New York in the background. You can see Avengers Towers all blown up in the background, and you've got
4 different Lokis.
4 different Lokis and Loki on the ground. You've got like, it's a classic, they call him Old Loki, I think it was. I did screenshot it actually so I could read it out.
There's a lizard Loki.
It's an alligator Loki.
Alright.
Alligator, sorry. You've got classic Loki with his like in the animated
Yeah.
comic with the big horns
Yeah,
and the
yellowy.
really shit outfit, but really sort of classic. Boastful Loki, which is like a big hench dude with like a hammer. You've got Kid Loki, and you've got Alligator Loki. Alligator Loki's got a little crown on, like
Yeah.
a Loki crown. We don't know why.
And they're like, you will be if you don't come with us.
And then it ends. So we've got to wait till tomorrow. I've got to wait till tomorrow night to find out. So
Yeah, be watching it with the girls tomorrow night. Only 2 more episodes left.
yeah, so a lot's going to happen.
Fudge.
Or they're going to be really long. We don't know.
And
Can't wait to watch this now.
Obviously, now Sylvie's going to think that Loki's dead.
Is she going to go on a rampage? Is she going to
I
die?
don't know, because what was her purpose in the originally? Anyway, why was she trying to bring down the TVA? Obviously,
That kid was her.
yeah.
Did you see that?
In the
They did
beginning.
a flashback type thing. There's a little girl playing with like clearly an Asgardian sort of like battleship type toy thing, and the TVA come and nick her, and that turns out it was this Sylvie, which is Lady
Yeah.
Loki.
So she's a TVA as well.
She's a no.
she's Loki.
She basically
Not a TVA. No, sorry. She's a
variant.
variant.
Yeah.
So she is.
She gets taken as a kid from her world and thrust into, and then basically escapes from the TVA and goes on the run, and that's what she's been doing all her life. So that's why she was trying to take out the TVA, because she's got a grudge against them because they stole her life basically, and she wanted to know, didn't she, what her Nexus event was, for them to take her as a kid to stop it from happening. Like, what did she do that was so bad that they felt?
Perhaps it was fell in love with her variant.
Maybe.
Because that's not really okay, is it? You're not meant to fall in love with someone from a different timeline. I don't know.
I mean, according to like Back to the Future, if you see yourself you just
but we've all heard the Endgame reference where that's all shit. If you remember, all that's bollocks according to who was it? War Machine and who was it? Because Ant-Man and Hawkeye was taking the piss out of him, weren't they? I can't remember anyway. Yeah. But they did quote like Back to the Future Terminator and they're like, no, it's all shit, doesn't work that way. So, but yeah, there's a lot going on. I don't know where it's going to go. I've got no idea. I've got theories of obviously like Kang and Conqueror coming into it maybe right at the end, figuring out where the TVA really is it in the quantum realm, is it an actual thing? No idea where Loki's gone, no idea what these sticks do, so Mobius might be alive.
Yeah, that's it, because obviously...
What do these sticks do? They turn you to your normal reality. Perhaps you're in the TVA and this stick puts you back to reality.
Or into a completely different one.
Yeah,
or into a completely different one.
Because that's why there's 4 Lokis in that. But we're like hoping that obviously Mobius is in another wing with the other Mobiuses on jet skis.
Did you see the reference to the jet skis in the episode?
Yeah, have you seen all the memes? Oh god, there's some great memes out there.
No.
He keeps reading this magazine. He's got his heart set on this time. Perhaps that's where he's from then.
Yeah. Maybe he was a jet ski salesman or something.
Yeah, back in like the 80s, because he keeps reading all these comics from like the 80s, I think, or something. Yeah, he loves jet skis and all this shit. So I'm wondering if he's takes you to this alternate reality, and he's actually happy. Maybe it's got to be a happy ending for him. He is awesome.
I mean, Disney will get boycotted if he doesn't get his jet ski. It'll be the same as if like they killed off Baby Yoda. Or
don't even suggest such things. They might be listening.
Or Deadpool couldn't have his unicorn.
Yeah. There we go.
Or Bron didn't get his castle. Like,
yeah, there we go.
You know,
that was
it's
a good
the same thing. Yeah.
But yeah, there's lots going on. No one knows. If anyone's watching, please put your theories down below. But by the time this comes out, most people have seen episode 5 anyway. So bollocks. But yeah.
Let's see if anything is right.
Yeah. I'm totally unprepared for this because I've been busy. So I haven't got a clue if any other trailers or anything have been released. Anything you've seen? I'm honestly miles
I
behind.
am booked in for tomorrow night to go and watch Black Widow.
Yeah. We're thinking Friday night.
Yeah.
But don't spoil it. But
I never have done.
No, you've been good. You've always been good. Do you think, this is my question to everyone, I've always said to everyone that, I've always like, when it first announced she was coming out, I thought, is she going to be good to, I think I told you about it as well, is she going to be good enough to lead a movie?
It's looking that way from the trailers.
But then you see the trailers and you think, actually, that's pretty freaking awesome.
And theory with Loki,
yeah,
and the whole multiverse thing, is she going to come back?
Oh yeah.
Is she going to be in future films as a different version of herself? Black Widow.
Is it the real Black Widow? Is this a different? Do you mean is this a different timeline?
No. I mean, like, obviously she died in Endgame.
Yeah.
But like with the whole Loki multiverse thing, like there's different Black Widows out there.
So
is Scarlett Johansson going to come back?
Yeah.
And do more films?
So Cap went back and took the stones back at the end of Endgame. Does that stop her dying? Does he stop her dying by doing that? And she's not actually dead. That's how the film's able to come out.
No, because I think the film goes back to her.
Yeah, it's
set before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get all of her backstory, why she is who she is.
Oh, nice. Do you know much about Taskmaster?
No.
Freaking awesome. You need to Google it.
Isn't that a TV show?
It was. With that big dude from the Inbetweeners.
I've not seen it, but apparently it's really funny.
It's freaking funny.
The big... Oh, yeah, the teacher.
He is actually really funny, and they do all sorts of pranks and quiz shows also. It's actually worth a watch. But yeah, Taskmaster can like mimic... So you've got a fighting style, and you come to fight me. Yeah, you've got a karate, and you start doing all that karate stuff on me, and he learns it really quick and can do it. and he copies your fight style and beats you.
He or she?
Or she, it could be a she, yeah, that's one of the rumours.
That is one of the theories, that Taskmaster is actually... I don't know if you've seen the trailer, obviously seen the trailer for Black Widow. You've got the Red Guardian, which is Hopper from
Stranger Things.
Yes.
And his, missus, the mum of the group, can't remember her name, but there is a theory that she is Taskmaster.
Who played... Didn't she play the wife in The Mummy, the original 3? Is that who it is?
I don't know.
Constantine.
Oh,
As well,
the
she's
wife in like the
Brandon
Mummy
Fraser.
films.
Yeah, Brandon Fraser.
Yeah, she's
That's
been in
right.
quite a few
Yeah, she's
things.
been loads of stuff. She's in Constantine.
Rachel Wise,
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Well done. Let's just Google it quick.
I was saying
W-I-E-Z,
last week,
I think.
in the comics, Red Guardian and Black Widow are married. And they're like the couple. And
Who got married?
Red Guardian and Black Widow. And then...
But Black Widow loves Hulk.
yeah, but...
Bruce, not Hulk!
This is a prequel, this is before.
Okay.
So she doesn't know Hulk exists.
So
Maybe.
they're married.
She wants a bit green.
She wants a bit
Basically,
green.
Red Guardian dies. Red Guardian is like the Russian version of Captain America. He's got no superpowers. He's just quite strong, and he's got awesome fightingness. So yeah, in the comics they were married. He dies, but then gets taken off and brought back to life, and but she doesn't know. So that's how she becomes the widow, Black Widow.
I like it when they bring some of the stuff for the comics
Yeah, but in the
but you
movies-
need to understand the comics. It's like we were saying with the whole Joker thing, and they
Yeah.
didn't like the gold teeth, but they're there because
Yeah. But in the movie, obviously, it's a bit different. Red Guardian is like a father figure to Black Widow, rather than because of the age gap, I think, or
I don't know. Some women like old men.
yeah, they do.
Yeah. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's more of a father figure in this film.
Holy moly.
Are we still on?
Guacamole.
Yeah, we're still on.
We're still on.
We went blank, but we're still on. Technical issues. We've never been on that long without me touching anything. But yeah. Huh?
Pardon?
Yeah, there we go. Perverted. But yeah, you'll see that tomorrow. I'm going to go Friday with Emma, hopefully. You might.
We
Might join you,
discuss
yeah.
it on Saturday then.
Yeah, by Saturday it's okay to discuss it. Try to avoid spoilers on the group for at least a week. I think that's fair.
Yeah. No, definitely. Everyone
So-
needs to go and see it.
So next week we can all talk about Black Widow.
Okay.
Well, I was like, you can pay 20 quid for it on
That's right. Yeah.
on
Disney Plus.
Disney, but Ride Cinema at the moment, they're doing £2 tickets.
I've got a Cineworld
Yeah,
pass.
yeah.
It's
So
worth it if you've got that.
Yeah, £2 a ticket. I can take me and the girls and get popcorn and drinks and everything
For
less
one
than,
entry,
for less
yeah.
than 20 quid.
Yeah, one entry at Cineworld.
Yeah, or a thing on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
I learnt my mistake with that because I got that Wonder Woman. What was it?
84.
84,
Yeah.
and I paid the 20 quid on Sky for it and turned it off halfway through.
I've still not seen it
I've
yet.
not seen it.
No,
And I do
must
want to
have.
see it because I do like Gal Gadot.
That's how I felt. I mean, I love Wonder Woman, and the first one was really good.
It
so
was,
I was
yeah, that was
really looking forward to it. But I personally, and again, personal opinions, we're all allowed them.
Yep, that's right.
I was bored, and I thought there was no actual story. It was like, oh, let's make a Wonder Woman film. We don't know what to do, so let's get a bit of this and a bit of that,
If you feel
and
like
like mash it all together, and that'll do.
Yeah, it happens. Any other things you are excited about watching? Free Guy.
Not porn.
Some people like porn.
I was looking at James.
Personal opinion.
Personal opinion. If you into that kind of thing, I'm not. I have a girlfriend. Sorry, James.
So you're saying because I haven't got a girlfriend?
Yeah, we
I
got-
must like
Yeah,
porn?
it's all
Wow.
James. James
I
watching
must
porn.
like-
What's that sound you top? Pornhub. Sorry, Gaz. That's probably one of Gaz's, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry, Gaz. I know you'll be watching. I'm sure of it. Yeah, Free Guy. I'm looking forward to. Ryan Reynolds.
You need to watch
I was just going to
Hitman's
say, you've just seen Hitman's Bodyguard's wife's.
Wife's Bodyguard.
Yeah.
Epic. Loved
so,
it.
So that was Ryan Reynolds and Samuel Jackson and Salma Hayek.
And Morgan Freeman.
Oh, he comes in, does he?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Does he narrate it? Or?
I don't want to
Okay,
ruin
no
that for
spoilers,
anyone.
too,
No
okay.
spoilers for that. Go and
But,
see it. It was
so,
amazing.
10 being fucking awesome, 0 being crap, 5 being it's right. What would you reckon?
10. It was better than the
10,
first
10.
one.
Oh, really?
It was. I mean, we went to the cinema and watched Hitman's Bodyguard. I think it was.
Me, you, Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just me, you, Tracy.
And it was good, wasn't it? It was funny.
Great, yeah.
It was just what you were expecting. But the second one, and you don't get many seconds that top the first,
Very
but for
rare,
me it
yeah.
did. And Tracy's husband Barry agreed. It was like definitely he enjoyed that more as well.
Yeah, so worth a watch.
Depends on your sense of humour.
That's the problem is, I went to see Sausage Party at the cinema. There was about 12 people in the cinema. It was me and one other guy who were in absolute hysterics all the way through. Everyone else was just like that. What the fuck? But for me, that is my kind of humour, and it was absolutely brilliant. So
I've just watched The Tomorrow War with Chris Pratt.
I'm halfway through, so try to avoid spoilers.
Yeah, no, awesome film. Awesome film. Obviously, Chris Pratt's
Shirtless.
practice with velociraptors and stuff that he's had. It come in handy for this film.
Yeah, because he's with the. Have you seen the adverts for him and stuff? He is a ex-soldier, I'm assuming.
Ex-military.
And he becomes a teacher because he did military and stuff. They're all watching a big football game, and flashy lights. Future people come through this. Well, I don't know what.
It's like a portal
Type thing, I suppose you call it. And they go, "Hi, we're from the future. You need to save us." And they recruit past people
because they're
to
under
save the
attack
future.
by an alien invasion in the future, and they need soldiers to come and help them destroy these aliens in the future to save their future, basically.
Like Terminator and everything.
Yeah.
But it is good.
It
but
is good.
What I like was that they suddenly realised they're all over 40, didn't they, as well? Because they don't want to. If say I was in it.
Don't start upsetting the over 40s, please.
There's a chance I may still be around in 40, 50 years, sort of thing. How many years it was, I can't remember. 50. I can't remember how many years it was. They went forward. Whereas if you're over 40, the chances are you're either going to be really freaking old or crippled, sort of thing. So no offence, really.
That's me. They're insulting me.
So yeah, we'd miss it. You'd be drafted, where we'd be like that.
Yeah, but would we though? Because he was how old? I don't know how old he was in the film, but basically, he was going to be dead. That's the criteria for being drafted into the army thing was that you couldn't be alive in the time that you were going back to.
Oh,
it's more time travelling nonsense.
But then you're going to be like, oh, what's the point? Because I'm going to be dead anyway.
Or would you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, don't
spoil it. I know. We just got to the bit where he realised it's his daughter. I've just got to that, so we'll cut it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite good so far.
Good film.
Have you been watching the new season of Lucifer?
Yeah. Completed it, mate!
You've completed it, mate?
Yeah.
I haven't completed it yet.
It's good.
I've
the only
got
one that
up
put me
and-
off was the singing episode. I skipped that because Emma watched it and I went and did something else for half hour.
I preferred that to the black and white episode.
Noir, yeah.
That one did my head. I think that was the season
It was, with
the season before.
With what's her name's mum, wasn't it?
Nazakeen.
Nazakeen's mum.
Mazakeen.
Mazakeen, sorry, I'm crap with name.
No, it was me. I said Nazakeen.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
And then you copied.
Yeah, your fault.
But I've got up to God's retiring, but there's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah.
And
I'm not far from the end then.
Lucifer is going to go and be God, but his brother Michael is
twin brother, isn't it? Yeah.
Twin brother is going to try and be God as well.
Yeah.
So I need to
It's
see
good.
what.
It is good. Have you seen it?
No.
Worth a watch.
Lucifer is good.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I half blame Emma for a load of stuff. That I probably wouldn't watch that if she wasn't here to watch it, but I probably would have watched that because I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Malcolm's not the type of thing because we don't have any TV programs really watch together, and he saw me in like episode 1 watch a couple of those, and that's the one thing he will watch with me.
It is good.
I just watched that after somebody on group chat said about the War of the Worlds thing on Disney Plus. I was like, I'll give that a go then. So I did like the film, the Tom Cruise film.
Tom Cruise
a lot of people don't.
That's a remake.
Yeah.
That's why.
But
So
yeah.
it's gonna have people tearing it to shreds. 'cause
personal
It's a remake.
opinion.
Yeah, it's again.
I thought it was
Absolutely,
very intense, that film. Anyway, I thought I'd give the series a try.
It's a series. Okay.
Yeah, 8 episodes, first series. It's good. It's good. It's not amazing. It looks quite low budget. I didn't think much of the aliens on it, and a lot of it's in French because it's subtitled because they're partly in France, partly in England.
Okay.
So it's like half English, half French, but it's followable.
Okay.
It was quite good.
Have they got the walker thingies?
Yeah, not like the big, not the
Not
big.
at all.
No.
That's like one of the things of War of the Worlds. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
That start off as like a radio broadcast.
Quite possibly.
It was like it was a play.
Yeah, and they
radio
played it
show
over the
thing.
radio.
Yeah.
Like a
and
war or
it
something.
yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Emma's starting all sorts of things. She's been watching Supernatural again.
I've borrowed Tracy's
I
first
like.
season box set to watch.
Vampire Diaries.
Love the Vampire Diaries.
It's the same thing, I swear, but it's
No,
clearly
it's
not. It's
not.
not at all. But for me, it is. It's just. But I get lost with. So they're brothers. They love the same girl. There's another one of her. So a variant.
No,
Almost.
well, it's Catherine. It's a she's a doppelganger.
Yeah.
But I think that
Yeah. But
doppelganger.
She needs to pick one or the other.
She does.
Oh, fuck no, because she doesn't. Because every time I
She,
come over and watch.
she does in the end.
Oh, okay, well there we go.
What
I
are you
don't
talking
know.
about Twilight?
Probably.
No,
It's the same thing.
I'm not
It's the same
talking about.
thing.
It's not.
Right, this is why he's left.
Team
to come back.
Damien
I can see why, but have you seen him lately though? Not so.
still would.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, every time I come in and she's watched it at lunchtime or something, she's now with Stefan or whatever it is. Then she's with
Damien.
Damien. I'm like, just fucking pick. It's not fair. I'd fuck her off.
I've watched Vampire Diaries and the originals.
Yeah, because that's before.
Yeah.
No, that's an off thing of the
That's
other lot, isn't it?
from because Klaus
Klaus and his
and
brother.
Elijah
Yeah.
and Rebecca.
I do know some stuff about it. Yeah.
The Michaelsons were so popular, they then did the originals, which is their whole backstory onwards.
Yeah.
And then after that, I've been buying online because I can't find it anywhere. Is Legacies, which is about Hope Michelson, which is Klaus's daughter.
So what, another? Oh, okay.
Yes, and it's got, Caroline, and there's the teacher on there. I can't remember his name. There's twin girls, and it follows them as well. They're Gemini twins,
Okay.
but you won't understand
I won't
that.
understand it. Emma's been watching that Merlin. I know you like that, didn't
Oh
you?
yeah. Oh, I watched that years ago.
But I just keep thinking the king is matey, the librarian out of Buffy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when's he going to be in Buffy sort of thing?
Witcher 2's out soon.
Not long, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, so I might have to rewatch
you seen that first
season 1.
I didn't watch that. I was told it was a bit weird.
No, it's freaking great.
No, brilliant.
I was told it was weird by Malcolm though.
Oh yeah, that
He
was
watched it all, and then I was like, "Is that worth watching?" He went, "No, it's a bit weird."
No, I love it.
If you like Henry Cavill saying fuck a lot, which is great,
That's the man that plays Superman, yeah.
and quite a lot of boobs.
Boy boobs or girl boobs?
Girl boobs.
Both.
And both, yeah, both.
Yeah.
Lots of killing, lots of decapitation, lots of weird things going on,
Like
spells
creatures.
and creatures. Yeah, it's great.
Creatures,
Honestly,
yeah.
watch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
definitely.
Turn the volume down on when the Hunchback one turns into
And you'll
super hot
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Turn the
yeah.
volume down 'cause it's very screamy.
you'll get that song stuck in your head for
Yeah,
weeks.
toss a coin to your Witcher.
Okay.
I'm not going to sing it.
I think we should.
No,
I think we
alright.
should both sing it to me
It's,
right now.
I'll add it in the link. But,
There's a 10-hour version on YouTube.
that doesn't
that you-
surprise me, yeah. But that's wicked.
Yeah,
I can't believe
it
I've
is
seen
good.
that actually. That's
Excited for that.
We're at work last week. Not that we were going to mention it, but over the radio, Rob's got his phone and we've
Oh, yeah.
got the never-ending story Rob's
From
playing from
Stranger Things.
Stranger
Yeah,
Things
yeah.
down the radio, and I was like, gone from to.
Everyone was just a
"Ah."
bit of a grunt day. It was just a shit day at work, and And I was talking to someone about
Is
it.
that when you posted it on the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I was like, you and Emma need to do a version of that.
I'll do it. She won't do it, but I would do it, funny enough.
What, singing?
Yeah.
I'll do it on a
I'll
thing.
sing it with you.
But
Love a bit of out of tune
it's not
singing.
that- I don't
It's
care.
what it's all about.
I would happily do it. But yeah, it was just a shit day, and I saw it somewhere, and I thought, everyone needs a bit of a cheer up, so I played that, and I put it on the group sort of thing, and it was, thanks for that, it was quite nice.
Yeah, I did radio
It's
just
just
now, and I was like,
nice-
oh, that made me smile.
I'm looking forward to that, next season of that.
Yes.
When no clue when
No
it's
clue.
coming out
No,
yet.
see, Phoebe is obsessed with
Yeah, you
Stranger
said,
Things.
yeah.
I got her that
Yeah, that's
11
wicked, yeah.
signed Millie Bobby Brown print. Yeah.
I really, in the last one, liked the young girl, the black girl. I'm saying black. I don't know. I can't remember what her name is off the top of my
I know
head.
you mean, I think, yeah.
You can't remember her name either.
Yeah.
She was funny as.
The sassy one.
Yeah.
Really sassy one.
Yeah, the other one's little sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was amazing. She just cracked me up. And
Yeah, we don't know when that's coming out. It's a bit shit. But yeah, hopefully soon. I've not been watching anything else really. Gotham. I've been watching Gotham, rewatching that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm loving it again actually. It's better the second time round.
is
Because
it?
the first time I saw it, I had to wait a week every time, and that pisses me off so much. I hate it. Whereas now we've been watching it in the evening. It's like a couple episodes a night, and it's actually really good.
Might have to do that again.
It's awesome. I really struggled on the Court of Owls season, but I'm actually loving it now.
Which one's that?
Season 3.
I
Half
struggled.
of 2 and bit 3.
Yeah, see, season
Yeah.
2, I struggled with.
Honestly, I'm
Like,
actually.
how many times can you bring the same characters
The
back to life?
Fish Mooney won't come back about 90 times, but Jerome's come back and gone now. We moved on to the next season, but Captain Barnes, do you remember the big bald guy who's a captain for a couple of seasons?
Yeah.
And that, he becomes like.
Yeah, isn't that a dude from
Judge
Fantastic Four?
I was just going to say, yeah. He becomes like their version of Judge Dredd, and I am the law, and he's like killing all the baddies and stuff. But I'm pissing Emma off all the time because I keep going. He gets all like angry, and then like he gets all like liney, like demented face sort of thing. And I keep going, it's clobbering time, and she's like, "Will you shut up doing that?" It's the wrong franchise. It's the wrong thing, but whatever, yeah. But that's how because I was watching it, and I didn't realise the first time, but the second time I'm sort of more into it. I was like, I know him from somewhere, and I googled it, and it was the Thing from Fantastic Four, the original 2 films with Chris Evans in and everything.
The other character that I didn't like on that was the Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, I haven't got that far again yet, but he was Butch.
Yeah,
And then
I
he
liked
become
him as,
that.
but and that he was a poor man's Hulk.
Well, that's what Solomon Grundy is.
Yeah, poor
It
man's
is,
Hulk.
it is basically their version of Hulk sort of thing, kind of. But yeah, Jerome is freaking good. He is like one of my favourite Jokers. They're not allowed to say Joker because they don't have the rights to call him the Joker, so they call him Jerome. Whatever it was, I don't know. But yeah, they weren't actually allowed to say Joker, but it was all like the ha 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 everywhere.
I
It
do,
was
yeah, I
the
do
love.
like Gotham. I like the whole introduction of the
I love it,
characters. You see, obviously, the Penguin.
I liked the Riddler.
Bane.
Yeah, Riddler.
You haven't got Harley Quinn there, but that Barbara Keane, she's like
Yeah.
their version of Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Because she's a bit scatty and she's blonde.
Yeah, and you're not allowed again to have
Probably because
Harley
of
in it. Yeah,
whatever reason. Alfred kicks ass in it. He is like the best character in
yeah,
it.
100%.
I didn't like Gallivant too much. He's a bit of a wuss, but he'd become back as that like knight when he's
Same
resurrected.
with Ivy as well.
Ivy was a little kid. Do you remember it?
Yeah,
And then she got pushed down like a sewer, and then come back as like this super hot girl that can like charm men and steal stuff from her. She's a bit ditzy as well. It's kind of nice, but yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually really enjoying it. But other than that, not a lot. Been Fantastic Storm?
I need to go because they've got the new shipments of wallets in. I've needed a new wallet for ages. I've been waiting for them to get.
There's some really good ones. I saw there's one, a Simpsons one with Bart on the back. He's got like yellow shorts and like drinking beer. Don't know why, but there you go.
I'm due a pop in. I haven't been in for ages, to be fair. Monday's day off, and it's looking
hectic.
up. Well, we've got the nieces if they're at work, and
You've only got this one day off, and you have to
Tesco,
fit everything in. Yeah, I saw you
do
in
the
Tesco.
shopping.
I showed last week. I'm reading this series about Wolverine, Black, White and Blood, It is all lots of different stories and stuff. I'll hold it up. You did see it last week. But I finally finished it. They're actually really good. I'd recommend them to anyone likes comics. You guys don't read comics as such, do you? But
I
you did for a bit, didn't you? But
I
it's
tried,
not for you,
but
is
it just wasn't for me.
It's pretty badass, actually. It's really gory. That's Mystique. But yeah, the artwork is insane. I finally read Doom 2099, which Emma got me. I love Doctor Doom. He's my favourite Marvel baddie. Always has been since I was very young. Unfortunately, this may be episode 1, and I thought that'd be nice to have the whole series, but I googled it and there's about 119 episodes or issues of it, so that is out the window. Cool cover, but
Yes.
I'm not going to spend about £1,000 on comics. So. I read that one. I struggled with it a little bit. X-Men Legends. Rob Liefeld cover, creative Deadpool. Awesome cover. Story not so good because it's issue 4. So it's already built up and I haven't got a clue what's going on. So cool cover though. I wanted something different. I keep going in every week. I want to broaden my horizons of geeky knowledge. So I know lots about Deadpool. I know lots about Wolverine, Captain America and all that sort of stuff. I don't know much DC stuff other than Batman.
Did you read any of those Joker ones?
Not yet. I've started the Harley Quinn's one with Zoe.
Yeah.
So we're working our way through those. But then I'll go in there and say, right, find me something different. And I'll go for like Batman, Turtles, maybe some Ghostbusters one next time. I want to get into Green Lantern. I don't know much about Green Lantern. Characters like that I don't know much about, I want to know about. But God of War, favourite game probably ever.
Mm-hmm.
I've played all the God of Wars, completed them all, love it. So they do graphic novels.
Completed it, mate.
So yeah, I completed all those, mate. But yeah, this was from Fantastic. So God of War Fallen God series, 4 issue series I think it is. Set 4, 1 to 4, yeah. So I haven't read them yet. I'll do a picture of that so you can see a bit better later. But yeah, that's my this week's read.
Awesome.
But yeah, anything else to add before we go?
Oh, Comic Coffee Retro Game Night coming back.
There we go.
Been postponed, obviously, because of the whole lockdown thing extending, but 23rd of July.
Is it 23rd?
23rd, Friday,
Okay.
23rd. X-Force.
X-Force will be back better than ever.
Can I push the Bobbin and the Baby Makers gig? Bobbin and the Baby Makers live on Monday the 19th at Coburg's grand reopening.
Job done.
It's gonna be naughty.
Good thing about Bobbin and Baby Makers, it has Joshy in it.
Hi Joshy.
If you've ever watched an episode of Geek Chat, he makes the intro and the outro.
So he should be watching this. We
He
love
might
you
watch
long
it.
time, Joshy.
He might be watching it, he might not. I know he's watched a few. But I always try and tag him when I can because, like I say, he made the intro and the outro sound. So
But I mean, you've been to quite a few gigs with
I
me,
love
and they are like
very
pretty
well.
much they're awesome.
No,
love it.
I've seen Bobbin do his stand-up, like House Speak and stuff.
he's
Funny
a barber
guy,
now or
funny
something.
guy.
Gary.
He was training to be, but I don't know if he's. I will ask him
Yeah.
and find out.
But yeah, no, you'd love it.
All
It
round
is-
nice guys as well.
They're
I can't
awesome. They're all great.
big them up enough.
They don't take no shit. So if there's a chav dick in there, they just fucking gob off and they end up leaving and that. But everyone looks after each other. You know,
It's
you all know all the words.
Safe atmosphere.
It is, yeah. So
You
if
can-
you've got a bit of social anxiety or whatever, you don't like big crowds and stuff, that's perfect for you to start coming back into the world in because they will look after you, so will everyone else. And you'll enjoy yourself at the same time. So yeah, I might try and go to one. But yeah.
It's naughty.
It is very naughty. Tops will come off, boobs will be out.
Oh,
Maybe
time.
Yeah.
There will be
Well done.
probably Danny Matthews.
Which
crowd
one's that?
surfing.
Oh, is he
The general.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. There's a dude that you probably know him from about actually. He's like their biggest fan, I swear, and he always seems to go. But yeah, that is it. We are out of time.
Cool.
Job done. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, James.
Thanks for having me.
Will you come back for next week?
If you're going to start paying me, I think
This is a.
I'm going to become a regular thing.
I'll
If
get you
I'm-
a mug. How's that? Or
if
a
I'm-
t-shirt.
We need to go
Welcome
viral,
back. I'll
though.
come
You
back.
are welcome back. I want to start doing this more often with actual physical people. How easy it is to do it over Zoom. You don't, like we said last week, I think you feed off each other a little bit more.
Bounce,
Because
yeah.
I'm constantly wary of that bit of lag. Because when we had a few people on, it was like James would start talking. Where I hadn't heard it straight away, I'd jump in talking and it cut him out. Or say you'd start talking and cut me out because you were that bit behind. So it does work, and it worked for the first couple of episodes and stuff, obviously. But this is 100% better.
goal for the week, catch up with Loki so I can talk about it with you all next week.
Yeah,
There you go.
and maybe read a comic.
I'm just still reading my smutty Jackie Collins.
Oh, there we go. Read a comic, James. Anyway, thank you very much, Karen. Thank you very much, James.
Thank you.
We will see you next week. Say
Ciao.
bye,
Yeah.
nerds.
Bye, nerds!
Welcome back, everybody, to part 3 of Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat. We are back in my little teeny tiny box under the stairs. We're going to call it a man cave because I want a man cave. It's a teeny tiny room under the stairs. It's probably meant for storing crap, but I'm in here. No jokes. Thank you very much to, of course, my lovely stepchildren Zoe and Theo for coming on first of all. I hope you enjoyed that. It made me smile so much. Zoe got really into it, so I'm going to try and maybe encourage her to do more stuff. Theo was just a hyped up monster. It's great. And of course part 2 was Karen and James. Karen's first ever appearance. James has come back many times, and I'm hoping they'll both come back next week and we'll do some more. By the time you've seen this, you've probably seen Loki episode 5. I won't have seen it till the evening, so no spoilers on the group. Yeah, it's gonna be good. But yeah, lots of geek chat tonight. That was a proper geek chat. I absolutely loved it. So thank you so much, guys, for coming around. Appreciate you taking time to be part of my new venture. I'm gonna call it a day. So thank you so much. This is the God of War one, if you can see it. Yeah, God of War, Fallen God. Yeah, haven't opened it yet, so I'm going to start reading that. Love God of War games, absolutely love them, freaking awesome. I didn't realise my nephew was playing God of War till it was a bit late, and you've got one or two bits where you've got to press the triangle, circle, square a bit too quick. If you played it, you know what I mean. If not, it is a sex scene, and it is a bit odd for a video game, but some people are into that, I guess, but whatever. So yeah, I'm going to give that a read. It's a 4-part series. All the other stuff I've read and up to date on. Awesome stuff. Hopefully pop through the Fantastic Store on Monday, see the guys again. Hoping to go to Comic Coffee ASAP. I haven't been back since they've reopened. I just haven't had time. But yeah, go call it a day. Thank you so much to everyone. I know it's a long episode, probably about just over an hour. It's worth it. It was a good one. So thank you so much, guys. I will see you for episode 18 next week. We are out of time. See you later.